Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, and welcome to the XSums files, the XSums pack that we're working on. As with many of these packs, I'm recording these puzzles out of order, and they'll get sorted into order after we're done, so I'm not sure exactly where this is going to fit in, but of course you'll find a link to this puzzle below where you can try it for yourself, as well as to the entire pack. It's been a while since I've recorded an XSums puzzle for this pack. I'm trying to slot everything into my schedule, but once it's all done, I'll release them and sort out the orders. So yeah, sorry if I'm out of practice. I'm just doing what I can. So what we have, let's go through the rules and then get straight into the puzzle. So we've got normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row. Oh, I should have called out. This is Samantha by rockratzero. Rockratzero is an amazing creator. I'm way out of practice. And I'd like to thank rockratzero for contributing to the pack and doing something thematic, because Samantha was a really important plot element in the X-Files. So much fun. Anyway, let's go through the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have XSum. So a number outside the grid gives the sum of the first n digits in that row or column, where n is the digit in the cell closest to the given clue. So for example, if this is a 2, those 2 digits would sum to 10. If this is a 3, those 3 digits would sum to 10. If this is a 4, those 4 digits would sum to 10. And the same is true with the rows. If this is a 5, then those 5 digits sum to 31. If this is a 6, those 6 digits sum to 31. That's how it works. And then we've got clones. Some cells are surrounded by dotted line cages. Cells which are marked with the same symbol and color contain exactly the same digits in the same relative positions. So for example, these digits here must all be the same because they're in the same relative position within the same marked cage. Now, one thing you might want to do if you end up wanting to color individual cells is in the settings, there is a hide colors option in the visual section. If you turn that off, all of the colors in the cages go away. I don't know if I'm going to end up wanting to color. If I do, I will use that. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. As with most XSums puzzles, let's figure out what these clues can be. If I put a 1 in any of these clues, then it would have to be a 1 clue, because it would be a cell count, a 1 counting only itself. So you can never put a 1 in a clue unless it's a 1. 10 could be done in 2, 3, or 4. It can't be done in more than 4, because the minimum that 5 cells could sum to is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which sums to 15. So any clue under 15, but higher than 1, has to be a 2, 3, or a 4. So all of these are actually 2, 3, and 4. And this one can't be a 2, because if this is a 2, this would have to be an 11. And this is in the same relative position. So all of these are 3s or 4s. Now, I could do 11 in all. No, 11 can't be done in 4, because an 11 sum in 4 cells, the minimum you can do in 4 cells is 1, 2, 3, and 4. In order to get to 11, I have to increase one of those digits by 1 without causing a repeat, because they're all going to go in the same column. So which digit can I increase? If I increase 1, 2, or 3, I'd end up with a duplicate digit. So the 4 has to go to a 5. So the way you do 11 in 4 digits is 1, 2, 3, and 5. But if this is a 4, I don't have a 4 in a 4-cell 11 sum. They have to be 1, 2, 3, or 5. So that's not a 4. 4 is in one of those two. 21. Well, I can't use 2, 3, or 4. So this is 5 or 6, because I could do 21 in 5, or I could do 21 in 6, because 6 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, does sum to 21. 7 could only be done in 2. 7 is a very powerful clue, because I can't do it in 1. The 4 digit sums to 10. So you'd say, okay, it could be done in 2 or 3. But you can never do 7 in 3 for the same reason you can't do 11 in 4. 7 in 3 cells can only be done as 1, 2, and 4, which doesn't contain a 3. This is 2, this is 5, which means all of these are 5. Which means this is a 6, and now these are 1, 2, 3, 4 to complete the 6 sum. That's 2 of 1, 2, 3, 4. What can this be? Well, these are 7, 8, 9 for the column. So all of these are 7, 8, and 9. Can that be a 3 still? 3, 1, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, and then something? Yeah, that could work. What about this clue? 18. Well, it can't be done in 1. It can't be done in 2 because in 2 the maximum would be 11. 3, 4 can't be done in 5. 6 is not possible because of the 21. So this is a 3 or a 4. Now, if this is a 4, it would be 4. No, this has to be a 3 because if this was a 4, it would be 4 plus the minimum of those two digits. These are 15 plus 4 is 19. This is a 3. And those two digits have to sum to 15. 15 in 2 digits can only be done in 2 ways, with either 9, 6 or 7, 8. But I can't do 7, 8 because 7, 8, 9 are restricted here. This is 6, this is 9, and there's no 9 in either of those, which means there's no 9 in any of these. Which 317 or 29 still works. 3 makes this 4. Which means these are all 4. This is a 4. These are 1 and 2. So is it this 31 now? No, 13. These are 9. Those digits have to sum to the difference between 13 and 9, which is 4. So those are 1, 3. This isn't a 4 anymore. So it's 2, 8, which would make all of these 7, which would allow for 317. Or it's 3 and 2 digits that sum to 7, which couldn't be 3, 4. So those would be 316. So this has to be 1, 6 if this is 1 or 6 if this is a 3, or if this is a 2, this is an 8. This is a 1, a 6, or an 8. Actually, can I do more Sudoku? 5, 5, that's a 5. 5 is in one of those two and one of those two. 4, 4, that's a 4. This 4 is saying this isn't a 4. In fact, there's no 4 in any of these. 4, 4 puts 4 in one of those two. In this box, that's a 4. So this isn't a 4 and that's a 4. So this 31. So the minimum you can do 31 in, you can't do it in 3 because 3 plus the 2 largest digits, 8 and 9, is only, 20. So it can't be 4, 5. So 6, 7, 8 can't be 9. It can never be 9. It can't even be 8. Well, okay, so let's talk about this. So an entire row of a Sudoku contains all of the digits 1 through 9. If you add those together, you get to 45. So if this was a 9, this would be automatically a 45 clue because it'd be counting all of the digits. An 8, if it was counting all of those, this digit would need to be 45 minus 31, which would be 14. And I can't put a 14 into that cell, even if I didn't have any information in it. If this is a 7, those sum to 31. And if those sum to 31, those two digits need to sum to 14. And they can't. The maximum those can be is 8, 2, which is only 10. So this is a 6. And now I know those digits need to sum to 14. So with a 5 there, those need to sum to 9, which is either 7, 2 or 8, 1. That works either way, which is annoying. So 6 can't be in any of those. 6 is in one of these two. But this could still be 2, 8, 6. Okay. Nine is in one of those two by Sudoku. Oh, the 2 means this is the 1 and this is the 2, but these needed to sum to 14, and they're now 7. So this is the 7, this is the 8, which makes this the 7, which makes all of these 7, which still allows this to be 2, 8 or 3, 1, 7. Oh my lord. Sorry, 2, 9 or 3, 1, 7. It's not 2, 8, it's 2, 9 or 3, 1, 7. So in here, I need to put a 1, okay? I need to put this is a 3, 9 pair. So these are 1 and 8. So this digit is a 2. These two digits are 1 and 8. So all of these bottom digits here are 1 and 8. And these three digits are 3, 6, 9. So these are from 3, 6, 9. These can't be 6 because of that one. So there's no 6 in any of those. Yeah, I've got that from this as well. So these are 3 or 9. The 1, 3 looks down, making this the 8, this the 1. Looks down, making this the 9 and this the 3. But that restricts this, doesn't it? If this is a 3, these would have to sum to 7. And they can't be 1, 6, they can't be 2, 5, they can't be 3, 4. This is 2, this is 8. This is now 6. These, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are 7 and 9, and the 7 is looking across, making this the 9 and this the 7. Okay, what clues have now been done? The 18 is done. I didn't select the right thing. The 18 is done, the 31 is done, the 7 is done, the 10 is done, the 13 is done by pencil marks. So the only one I haven't done is the 11 clue. But this must be, if this is a 2, if this is goes 2, this is an 8, and if it's 3, it must be a 1. So it must be a 1 or an 8. Oh, it can't be an 8. This is a 1. So this can't be 2, sorry, 9. It's 1 or 9. Why do I keep getting this wrong? This is a 1 or a 9. It's either 2, 9 or 3, 1, 7. What are these two digits? 2, 6. That's a 6 though. Yeah, I can't put 6 in any of those. That's a 6. So this is a 2, this is a 6. There's no 2 there. What are these two digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are an 8, 9, which means this is a 1, which means this can't be a 2 anymore. That's the 3. This is the 2, taking 2 out of there. This is a 1, 3 pair, making this the 8, which makes all of these 8, making all of these 9. The B clones are coming out, and that's, if you don't get the reference from X-Files, there's not much I can do. Visit the beehive. The 8 makes this the 9 and this the 8. 1, 2, 3 and 6. These are 3 and 6. So that's the 3, that's the 6. The 3 means this is the 1 and this is the 3. All of the X sums clues are done now. These are 1 and 6 to finish the row. The 6 looks down, making that the 1 and that the 6. The 8 means this is the 1, and there's no 9 in those. The 6 looks down, making this the 3 and this the 6. These are 1 and 5. This digit is the 7 to finish the box. To finish this row, I need a 2 and a 3, and I can use either of those to resolve them. These digits, well, I need to put a 1 in the box, which must go there because of these two 1s. And these are 8 and 9. This column, I need to put in 2 and 3. And the 2 here means this is the 3 and this is the 2, making this the 1 and this the 3, making this the 5 and this the 1, means this isn't the 5, this is the 5, and these are 7, 8, 9. There's no 8 in the bottom here, so that's the 8. The 7 looks down, making that the 9 and that the 7. The 9 looks up, making that the 8 and that the 9. And that is how you solve Samantha. As you can see, I've been sitting on this puzzle for a very long time because, yeah, 153 days. But that's just because this puzzle has not been published and I've not been doing my bit of recording them all. I've been busy and not healthy. But great little puzzle. Hope you enjoy it. It'll probably at a 12-minute solve end up fairly early in the pack. Probably not at the beginning because we try and put a pure X sums puzzle at the start, but very nice little puzzle like this one. Very, very good. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the entire pack. I've got a bit of work to do. I don't know when it's going to come out. Hopefully sometime in October, could be November, could be December. It may be in 2026. I really don't know, but I'll do the best I can. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying it all. And as always, good luck with your solving.